Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the women's bantamweight bout between Pannie Kianzad versus Raquel Pennington. But yeah, when I first look at this fight right here, a couple things stick out to me, but I'm gonna just get to the point with it. Level of competition, and also when you look at it, Pennington, her record might not be the prettiest with 11-8, horrendous. But when you actually look deeper into the record, actually who she fought and who she lost to, really in like these past 5 years, maybe more, maybe less. Really looking at her last 3 losses: Holly Holm twice, and Amanda Nunes, the greatest woman MMA fighter of all time, pound for pound, greatest. 145, 155, whatever case is. 145, 135. She haven't went to 155, but 145, 135. But the greatest women's MMA fighter, period, of all time, period. And Holly Holm, also one of the greatest women's MMA fighter of all time. Probably like top five, definitely top 10, but top five probably a better estimate or better placement, but she up there. So two of the best women's MMA fighter of all time. Matter of fact, one of the best women's MMA fighter of all time, and the best women's MMA fighter of all time. So, and both Holly Holm fights were close. So, and Amanda Nunes dominated her, but that's the greatest woman of all time. But so she fought much better competition. Whereas look at Kianzad, she might be on a better winning streak. She's on a 4-fight winning streak. But look at who she beat. 3 of the people she beat have either fought at women's bantamweight, not women's flyweight, are currently fighting women's flyweight. I think 2 of them are currently fighting. Jezreel Clark is currently a women's flyweight, and Ciara Eubanks has recently went back to 125. So you know she barely be making the weight, but 2 of the people she recently beat on that 4-fight winning streak are currently at flyweight, and the other person she beat, I'm gonna get her name at the moment, but she was, was a long time 135er, but then dropped down to 125 for a short period of time. I forget the name. That was her most recent opponent she just beat, and she really struggled with her. I feel like if the fight would have went on, she would have lost the fight. Like it went 5 rounds, she would have lost the fight. Momentum was clearly going the other way. Those leg kicks were like starting to factor in. She was getting predictable when her opponent was starting to land on her and counter her, and walk her down and wear her out. But yeah, now all those 4 of those fights were pretty close. So it's not like she has been necessarily dominating her competition. So she's been having close fights, and 3 of those people have either fought at 125 or are currently fighting at 125. But yeah, I'm not really. But that's a lot of talking. But to get to actually looking at both these fighters, how I see it's going to go, I feel like Kianzad has had issue with women that have tried to muscle her, try to pressure her, and that's what Pennington does when she fights a woman that may be the more technical boxer than her, more technical striker, like she did against Irene Aldana. And I think she can have similar success. I think that's be her path to victory. I feel like Kianzad does have cleaner hands. She is the more technical striker, or at least with her hands, purely with her hands. But I feel like Pennington's going to make it a dog fight, make this a dirty boxing fight, keep her in tight, keep her back against the cage as much as possible, land shots and not give her that room to box. And just use that veteran experience, use that size, use that strength, use that dog, and just wear on her, keep it close, and not allow the technique to overcome, like, not give her the space to be the more technical striker. And not, make it a smothering type of pace and fight style. So, it wears Kianzad down. And then just outwork her, outstrike her, and never give her that comfortability and beat her to a decision. So in this one, I have Raquel Pennington via decision.